Well there, welcome to the core mathematical literacy. In this video, we want to look at the question paper of March 2022. So we are going to look at question 3 on that question paper, and we are going to look at 3.1 in particular. So our question is that the economically active population of South Africa is shown in table 1 below for the third quarter of 2021. So you are given information in the table in terms of the economically active population of South Africa, which you just need to go through before you answer the question. Then beneath that, it reads as study table 1 above and answer the questions that follow. At 3.1.1, determine the total number of people actively employed in South Africa. So it's our question. We can just check. Yes, got 3 marks. So this is what we have. So we go to our table to try to determine the total number of people actively employed in South Africa. But if you come here on the table, you'll see that we are given the total being 14,281 is presented here, but we know that our figures are being presented in thousands. So let's just take notes. So to get the actual figure, we are going to say 14,281 is given. So to get now the actual figure, you take this figure and then you multiply by 1,000. So to get the actual figure. So and remember, this is the total column that we have. So obviously, if you look, for example, under the Black African 1,000, we have the one written in bold is representing the total after adding everything that is beneath that. And the same applies to colored. We are saying 1,391 is the total after adding 90, from 93 to 62. The same applies to the Indian or Asian. We are going to see that the 445 is the total of adding from 93 to 3. So then the same applies to white, whereby we are saying the 1,747 is the total after adding 533 to with 0 at the bottom. So which is the same which is applied in the total column, whereby we're saying 14,281 is total after adding 1,342 down to our 846. So basically that's what we have. So on another section, you are going to see that we are going to say we are just going to create some space so that we can present our answer, whereby we are saying we are going to look at 3.1.1, whereby we are saying total number of people. So we can just easily calculate it by saying we are given the figure as 14,281. So we are saying 14,281, and then we are saying we are multiplying by this 1,000, which is we are saying it's 1,000. Then we multiply by 1,000. So as such, I would see that the answer that we're supposed to get there after multiplying is going to be 14,281,000. So basically that's what we have. So this becomes the total number of people that we have. So this is our final answer on 3.1.1. Then we try to refer in terms of the next question that we have. The next question that we have is determine the median for the Black African population. So the median for the Black African population, we can see that the Black African population, we have it in this column. So basically what we're going to do is to take notes of the figures that we have from where we are having 623 down to 791, and then we determine the median. So we are going to first arrange the figures that we have in an ascending order. Ascending means we are going to start with the lowest figure that we have there, and then we end with the highest figure that we have. And you see that obviously 41 becomes the lowest figure that we have, that we are going to state first on the other section, so that after we've arranged in ascending order, we can now be able to find the median. So we are saying on our next part we have got 3.1.2. And we are saying let's rearrange it in the ascending order, whereby we are saying we are going to start with 41, and then we try to check in terms of after 41 what do we have. So we look for a figure that is just above 41 that we can look at, but you see that the one which is next now is 473. So we are going to state our 473. And we check in terms of the next one after 473. We have 623. And then after 623, we check again. We have 753. Then we can just set our 753. 753. Then from there, we check again. We see that after 753, we have a 791 here. And we can also include. Then after 791, we check, we have got 919. So we check again, 919. Then after 919, we go up and try to see what we have. 1057. And then we try to check in terms of after 1057, what do we have? We have got 1191. 1191. Then we have got after that, we have got 1830. 1830. Then after that, we check again. We have 3037. So this becomes the last figure that we have. To just check if we included all the figures when we rearranged in ascending order. So if you come here to see that we've got 8, 9, stated there, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are having 9 figures that we are seeing there. You can just recount 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have got also 10. So it means we have included all the figures that we have in the column for Black African. So since we have 10 figures, we can now be able to find our median. So by finding our median, now we are saying, we say 10. We see that we have got an even number of figures that we have, and then we divide by 2, we get your 5. So if you divide by 2, get your 5, it means the fifth, the median is going to be, if it's an even number of figures that we have, it means the median is going to be between two figures that we have. So if you divide by 2, you get 5, it means that between the 5th and the 6th, that's where we are going to have our median. So you're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So between this figure that we have and this figure. So basically, we are going to add them and then divide by 2. So we say 791, and then we add 919, and then divide by 2 to get our median. So you see that there. If you add and divide by 2, you are going to get your answer is 855. So 855 becomes your median. But remember, so this is your median. So, but remember the representation that we have according to our question is that all figures are in thousands. So you're going to multiply by 1,000 that will get the actual figure. So you're going to say times 1,000. So with multiply there, you're going to get 855,000. So basically, this becomes the final figure that we have in terms of our median. So we try to move on to the next question that we have. After finding our median, we go to the next one, 3.1.3, saying now determine the average for the Black African population. So Black African population, we are still in the first column here. We need the average, but we know that this is going to be the total. And remember, the average, you say the total divided by the number of items that we have. So obviously, in this case, we are saying the number of figures that we are having in the Black African column. So we have counted them and we found that the total that we have there, we have the total of 10 as we counted here. We got them as 10. So it means our denominator on the calculating of the average is going to be 10. So basically we say 3.1.3. We are going to say so here what we are going to say, we are going to say the total is the numerator divided by the number of items. So we know that the total, we are given the total here is 10,698. So basically that's what we are going to do, 10,698. And then obviously we are going to divide, we divide by 10. And when you divide, you're going to get your answer is 1,000. 1,069.8. And obviously, this now, remember, we are supposed to multiply by 1,000 so that we get the real figure. We multiply by 1,000, you're going to get your answer as 1,000,000. It's 69,800. So basically, this becomes your final answer is the average. So basically, that's what we have on that one. Then we can try to move on to the next part of our question. Which saying 3.1.4, which measure of central attendance is better representation of the data, mid or median? Give a reason for your answer. So remember, if we are to choose a better measure of central attendance between mid and median, you'll see that median is a better. Why? Because it is not affected by the outliers. It is not affected by the outliers. So basically, that's what we have. So the question has got 3 marks. So a mark for choosing between mid or median, and then a mark for the reason. And the reason we are saying median doesn't have outliers. So on the last part, we got 3.1.5. The range for total actively employed population is 3,471,000. Determine A, the lowest number of skilled agricultural workers. So we are saying this is the lowest. This is going to be the lowest, and we are saying the range, we say, to calculate range, we say maximum that we have, and then we subtract the minimum. So in this case, we are already told that the range is 3,471,000. So basically we are saying 3,471,000. 3,471,000. And then it's equal to the maximum figure. We have to go to the column and try to see which one is the maximum there. So by checking, you would see that the maximum that we have is, we try to see, we got 3,534. And 3,534 is the one that we have. And if you multiply by 1,000, it becomes 3 million. 3,534,000. And then obviously the minimum is the one that we are looking for, which is A. So we say minus A. We make A the sum of the formula. Becomes A is equal to our 3,534,000 minus 3,471,000. So calculated in such a way, you see that the final answer that we are supposed to get there becomes A is equal to, if you subtract here, we are going to get your answer is, let's just try to calculate between the two and try to see what do we get there. So you see that the difference that we're going to get there is going to be 63,000, and this becomes the final answer that we have. So basically, this is what we have according to this video. Thank you for listening. Please, those who haven't subscribed, please subscribe and share. Let's stay tuned for more videos to come. More typical examination questions will be uploaded on this channel. So let's get notified. Let's meet again in the next video. As for this video, I'm out.